gentlemen, please enjoy Wants and Wishes.
I have audio problem with my computer when I Zoom.
We all want something. Me, I want to be appreciated.
I want to stand up for my principles.
I want adventure.
I want to see the world with the person I love.
I want to have a life outside of the world I've known.
I want freedom.
I want a new beginning. They say times are hard for dreamers, but they won't be hard for me. I saved up everything I know to take that step beyond the lawn. Keep walking till I see the station and then see it go. Inside the train, all through the glass, my finger tracing all of these towns I never heard of, racing past. I turn a lock, the rooms appear, and all it takes is one more step, and then I'm here, just me behind the door. It isn't what I have, it's only what I have in store that matters now. The past can only fade, and everything I'll ever need is here. This is how my world gets made. They say times are hard for dreamers, and who knows, maybe they are. People seem stuck or lost at sea. And I might be a dreamer, but it's gotten me this far, and that is far enough for me. Look out my window, there's a view of other windows, my own museum full of paintings I look through, where everything is clear. It isn't where I am, it's only where I go from here that matters now, and I am not afraid, as everything I'll ever need appears. This is how my world gets
Woo! Well, if high school's the happiest time of my life, I'm not 12 hours short. I want to go on living. Gee whiz, I'm sick and tired of school. Boy, will I be happy to get out of there. Dumb old Mr. Proudmore grouching around, and dumb old Miss Willis in dumb old biology class. What's so doggone happy about dumb old school? I was sitting there in study hall the other day, and I got to looking at a picture up on the wall of one of them cats that got over there to Europe. And way up there in the top part of it was this little tiny door. And I got thinking to myself, boy, what I wouldn't give out of here for a spell and go over yonder to where that castle is? Climb up there, open that little tiny door and holler out, "Hey everybody, look here, look at me. I'm on top of the whole wide world."
Yeah.
Let me catch my breath. This is really hard. If I start to look like I'm sweating, well, that's because I am. I'm not good with words. But that's nothing new. Still, I have to try to explain what I want to do with you. With you, run away with me. Let me be a ride out of town. Let me be the place where you hide. We can make our lives on the go. Run away with me. Mississippi might watch me slide. We'll be on the road like Jack Kerouac. Looking back, now you're ready. Let's go anywhere. Get the car packed and throw me the key. Run away with me. Let me be your ride out of town. Let me be the place where you hide. We can make our lives on the go. Run away with me. Texas in the summer is cool. We'll be on the road like Jack Kerouac. Looking back, now you're ready now. Let me be your ride out of town. Run away with me. California dreams, here we come. Romeo is calling for Juliet. Ready, set, now you're ready. Let's go anywhere. Say the word and I'm already there. Run away with me.
I don't care about finishing school, Mama. This is a Broadway show. This is what I want to do with my life. Algebra and English isn't going to help me on the stage. And I'll be making more money than 10 girls with diplomas. The job is as good as mine. Me. Beckman told me, Mama, why did you send me to dancing school for 3 years? Why do I spend 2 hours a day on a subway, 4 days a week after school with money that you make going half blind over a broken sewing machine? Why, Mama? Let me do something for you now. I could be making almost $60 a week, maybe even more. In 2 years, when I get out of high school, I wouldn't make that much with a college diploma. I have to know now, Mama. I have to call Mr. Beckman and let him know if I can go to the audition on Monday. At least let me audition. Let me find out first if they think that I'm good enough. Please, don't say no until Monday.
Santa Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. With my my place. I'll be there. This fear real is all asking, not some painting in my head. 'Cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa.
I'm in trouble, Eugene. I mean, really big trouble. I got fired today. It was on account of Andrew, who sweeps up. So he was cleaning the floor in the stockroom, and he lays his broom against the table. And he's going to put some junk in the trash can, and the broom slips, and it knocks over an entire can of linseed oil all over the table, and it ruins 3 brand new hats right out of the box. Now, it wasn't his fault, but Mr. Stroheim sees the oily hats and he gets crazy. Now, he says to Andrew, the hats are going to have to come out of his salary. So Andrew starts to cry. 42 years old, he's bawling all over the stockroom. I mean, the man hasn't got too much furniture upstairs anyway, but he's real sweet. So I say to Mr. Stroheim, I didn't think that was fair. It wasn't Andrew's fault. So Mr. Stroheim says, oh, you want to pay for the hats, Big Mouth? I said, no, I don't want to pay for the hats. So he says, then mind your own business, Big Mouth. Then he tells me that for this week, I'm the cleaning man. Everybody is watching me now. So what do? I pick up the broom and I sweep a giant cloud of dust all over his shoes. Now, of course, Mr. Stroheim grabs me and he pulls me into his office. And he gives me this whole story about how he was brought up to respect his superiors. He wants a letter of apology, and if that letter isn't on his desk in the morning, I can consider myself fired. It just wasn't fair. I don't know why I did it, but I got mad. I mean, if you give in when you're 18 and a half, you'll give in for the rest of your life, don't you think? I'll have to discuss it with Pop, of course, but I know we need the money. He told me once that you always have to do what you think is right and stand up for your principles.
Woo!
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs, and I'm caught unawares. I guess it means, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not say and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you are when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? But then what if you are what a prince would envision? But then how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick? Where you're safe out of sight and yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right, but you know that you'll never be wrong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. They're from out of the blue, and without any guide, I know what my decision is, which is not to decide. He'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe. And then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who'll stop with the shoe. In a stew in the goo. And you've learned something too. Something you never knew. On the steps of the palace.
Are you Ashley Nicole's mother? We met yesterday. She's just the cutest little sweetie pie. That bright red hair and all those freckles. Just a doll. Mind if I sit down? I'm glad all we have left for this afternoon is the big one. The finals. That makes it so much easier on, well, the losers. Is this your daughter's first real contest? I've been taking Amber around to these things since she was 3, and she's always done real well. We have a whole bookcase full of trophies. And your little girl, she just comes across so natural, sweet. And all those freckles. Although, you know, sometimes the judges just eat up those little special things. And other times, well, you just can't tell. You know, just this morning, Amber said to me, "You think I should win, don't you, Mommy?" And I said, "Of course I do, sweetie. But you know, Dolly, every mommy here thinks that her little girl is the prettiest and the brightest and the most talented." So she said, so sharp that one, "Even the bow-legged girl, does her mommy think that?" Well, that was hard to answer. But I said, "Of course she does, sweetie. And, you know, she's right. Because what do they tell you in Bible school, Amber? We're all beautiful in God's eyes." I think she really took that to heart.
Maybe not.
I had him. His throat was there beneath my hand. No, I had him. His throat was there, and he'll never come again. When? Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great fat pit, and it's filled with people who are filled from the world inhabit it, but not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell me why, Miss Lovett, tell me why. Because in all of the whole human race, Miss Lovett, there are 2 kinds of men and only 2. There's one staying put in his proper place, and there's one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Miss Lovett, look at you. No, we all deserve to die. Even you, Miss Lovett, even I. Because we all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. Yes, I'll never hold my girl to me. Finished.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Bravo!
Growing up is confusing. I just want to understand myself.
I want security. Life was easier when I was a child.
I want revenge. I want them all. to suffer like I have.
I want to be able to look back at that summer and forgive the world for what happened.
Stop telling me what to do. I want to choose my own life.
I want to make the most of this opportunity to change lives. I want to change lives.
I want to be a strong, smart, independent woman. Now the first way to lose a man. Take charming fellow and you're out for a spin. The motor fails and he just wears a helpless grin. Don't bat your eyes and say what a romantic spot we're in. Just get out, crawl to the car, tell him it's the gasket and fix it in 2 seconds flat with a bobby pin. That's a good way to lose a man. He takes you to a baseball game, you sit knee to knee. He says the next man up at bat will bunt, you'll see. Don't say, oh, what's a bunt? This game's too hard for little me. Just say, bunt? Are you nuts? With no outs, 2 men on base, and a left-handed batter coming up, he'll walk right into a triple play, just like it happened in the 5th game of the World Series in 1923. That's a sure way to lose a man. A fine, 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 fine way to lose a man. A dandy way to lose a man. Yes, girls, you too can lose your man if you will use the simple plan. 100 easy ways to lose a man. Woo!
I left him, Daddy. I've left him permanently. I can't live with him, Dad. We don't get along at all. Could the kids and I stay here a couple of nights while I work out my life? Can the kids and I stay here, Dad? I'll use the guest room. The kids can sleep on the 3rd floor. We'll work it out, please. He's got someone else now, Dad. She's living there right now. And I've got someone too, Dad. I've been living with him. The children, they came and went. It's complicated. And there's someone else, Dad. Someone else entirely. A 3rd person. It's not a man, Dad. It's a woman. I've been involved with a woman, Dad. But it's not working, and I don't know who I am, and I've got to touch base, Daddy. I want to be here. I'm all over the ballpark. I've been seeing a crisis counselor, and I've taken a part-time job, and I've been jogging 2 miles a day, and none of it's working, Dad. I want to come home. I want to take my children to the zoo and the Park Lake and the art gallery and do all the things you and Mother used to do when we were children. I want to start again, Dad. I want to start all over again.
It's so refreshing to do a new play. Most of the time I'm stuck directing garbage, you know? Pablum for the masses. like Annie. Annie is the worst. Don't get me wrong, I love the show. I love working with 5,000 children at a time and pulling out my hair. It's fun. It keeps the doctors around here employed, dealing with my nervous breakdowns. But every time I direct that show, I want to throw myself off the roof, you know? Why do I do it? Oh, aren't you sweet? Let me explain it to you. All this you see around you in this theater, you know what paid for it? Annie paid for it. Nobody likes that show. But let me tell you something. If you cast 56 adorable little girls in a play, who has to come see the show? Their parents. Every night. That's 112 butts in seats guaranteed. More if the kids come from broken homes, which I love. Annie is the queen of all moneymakers. Not like this new play. We're not going to make any money off this, but we will change lives. That's what the theater is. Changing lives. I'm no hero. I'm probably more important than a hero, but I'm not going to take credit for everything.
I don't have a sunny disposition. I'm not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face, I'm enthused. Suddenly, however, I've been puzzled. Bunny rabbits make me want to cry. All my inhibitions have been puzzled, and I think I know why. I'm being pulled in a new direction, but I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction. Through my painful pursuit, somehow birdies took root. All the things I detested, impossibly cute. God, what do I do? Mother always said, be kind to strangers, but she doesn't know what they destroy. I can feel the clearing causing danger when she learns that the boy has got me pulled in a new direction. But I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction. And this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I've tried, but I can't let it go. It's disgustingly true. Pulled, pulled, pulled. I'm being pulled in a new direction. Keep insisting, I'll stop resisting. Just watch me pulled in a new direction. I should stay in the dark, not obey every spark. But the boy has a bite, wetter far than his bark. You bet I'll bite too. Do what's truly taboo. As I'm pulled in a new direction.
I had to come and find you. On my last birthday, I looked around and found that all of the people I loved most had gone away from me. That in some terrible fear of losing them, I'd actually driven them away. I'd shut myself off from everything and everyone. All I knew was that the reason lay hidden here, somewhere in my memory. And suddenly I remembered a summer when the light changed, the wind shifted, the birds flew south in August, not November, and you grew old before your time. You were 12 then. You are
I am 38 now. You never forgave that summer, this summer, for happening to you. You held on all your life, afraid to trust other people or even yourself. That fear is still there in your heart, my heart. It's killing you, and that means it's killing me. Now, drink this. Dandelion wine, summer of 1928. Every sunrise, sunset, noon, midnight, from the last day of spring to the first day of autumn, it's farewell to that summer. Lay all the ghosts down, call all their names, and this time, really let them go. Go on. You know what today is? Our Independence Day. No more red lights. Give the green light. Say it. Let there be light.
We all want something in this world.
Whether we're young or old.
Brave or timid.
Wealthy or poor.
A character in a play or an actor on stage.
What we want matters.
What we dream matters.
My name is Sabrina, and I wish for equality.
My name is Scratch, and I wish to feel comfortable in my own skin.
My name is Owen, and I wish for a happy life.
My name is Zoe, and I wish for confidence.
My name is Hannah, and I wish for success for my loved ones.
My name is Soren, and I wish that one day I will learn to embrace my flaws.
My name is Stephanie, and I wish to see my own progress as I keep working towards my goals.
Don't be afraid to dream.
To pray.
To imagine.
We all want something, and it starts with a wish.
Way to go, everyone.